Hello everyone, welcome to my screencast. I am Ashish Sorangi, a BTech computer science student at Silicon University. Recently, I have completed my MERN internship at WSA Academy. Mm, So, in this screencast, I am going to explain one of my MERN project, that is Homely Hub. Let's start it. The first part is the core building blocks. We know for every website there are three main core building blocks are there, that is HTML, CSS and JavaScript. HTML, it is a structural skeleton of the web page. CSS, the design and visual styling layer for every website. JavaScript, we know the JavaScript basically brain for every website. It adds dynamic and interactive behavior to every layer of the websites. When it comes to the HTML, what is HTML? HTML defines hypertext markup language. It provides the content and structure for web pages. It uses a system of elements defined by tags to organize text, images, and links. What are the key use cases of HTML? First one, it defines text hierarchy for headings and paragraphs. Second one, it embedding medias like images and videos. It creates forms for user input. Let's see the basic syntax for every HTML code. Every HTML code start with doc type HTML. Doc type means document type. Then comes to the HTML tag. It is a pair tag. It has both ending and both starting and ending. Then comes to head tag. It is also a pair tag. Inside head tag, there is a title tag. Inside the title tag, we have written what title we want to provide to our web page. Then comes to body tag. Inside the body tag, there is a heading tag and paragraph tag. There are six type of heading tags are there: H1 to H6, H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, and H6. Here I have used H1. Then P is the paragraph tag. Then the body and HTML tag ends. Then comes to the CSS part. CSS, basically the cascading style sheets which control the visual presentation of HTML element, including colors, font, layout, and responsiveness across different devices. What are the use cases of CSS? CSS is used for styling text and backgrounds. It manages overall page layouts by using flexbox and grid. It implements visual effects by using shadows, transitions, animations to the web pages. Then see a CSS properties for paragraph. Here P stands for paragraph. There are three CSS property is there for paragraph: font family, color, and font size. Here I have used Arial and sans serif for font family. For color, I have used a hexadecimal code, that is H333. For font size, I have used here 16 pixel font size. Then comes to the JavaScript. JavaScript is used for adding interactivity. What does it mean? A high level programming language that enables interactive features on websites. It turns static pages into dynamic applications. What is the use case of JavaScript? JavaScript is used for form validation, updating content dynamically, building games, and handling client side communications with servers by using APIs. Then see a function of a JavaScript. Let's say function greet. Here, the function greet use a parameter as name, and it returns the hello and the name of the user. Then comes the second part. The second part is basically the introduction to the monster. What is the MERN? In the MERN word, the M stands for the MongoDB, E stands for the Express.js, R stands for the React.js, and N stands for the Node.js. Let's see what are these things. M, that is MongoDB. MongoDB stores applications data in flexible JSON-like documents. It is ideal for rapidly evolving data structures and for the scaling purpose. Then see what is Express.js and Node.js. Express.js simplifies creating the backend structure, handling routing, middleware, and APIs endpoint. Then Node.js executes the server-side JavaScript efficiently. Then see React. Basically, React manages the front-end user interface by composing reusable components. It efficiently updates and renders views in response to data changes. Then come to the third part. It is basically the difference between MERN stack and the front end. The MERN stack includes the front end development. It represents the complete full stack process. Then see the difference. Front end development. Front end development is basically the front end part of a web page. It uses the technologies like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript library. But the MERN stack uses both front end and back end. It includes data storage and server logic uh, to manage data and business rules. Basically, the front end develops the UI part, that is the user interface part, but MERN stack is for data modeling and persistence. The front end development is for managing state on the client, but MERN stack is for authentication and the security of the web pages. MERN stack only makes API request. The front end only makes the API request, but MERN stack handles both server logic and routing part. The MERN stack allows a developer to manage the entire development lifecycle, that is from database designs to visual presentations, using primarily the JavaScript commands. Then comes to the fourth part, that is the overview and the architecture of the project. Basically, every MERN project includes this architecture. First, the front end, API layer, database, and response. Here, the API layer is used at the intermediate node for both front end and the back end. And the database, various queries are used in the MongoDB to store the data. And the response, node and Express returns data to the React. The standard architecture ensures scalable and maintainable separations of concerns where the client focuses on the presentation and the server focuses on the data management. Then comes to my project. This slide basically describes the home page of my project, which is run in the IP address, that is http :/localhost 5.73 slash. Basically 5.73 is the port number in which my project runs. This slide basically represents one of the property page of my project Homely Hub. Okay, let's see the Homely Hub project demo. Sorry, yes, this is the my project home page. Let's start from sign up part. Click on the new user, provide the name of the user, provide the email address, give your password. Please remember this password. Give the mobile number. Click on register. Okay, this is basically the home page of my project. You can see this is the icon of the user. Okay, you can change it. This is the logo of the of my project. Okay, let's see one of the property. Let's say polyven. Click on this. You can see here where it is situated. It is situated in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. We can also see more pictures of this particular property. You can see here. These are basically the pictures of this particular property. Then comes to the description part. It describes mm, what features or what opportunities are there in this property, and what this place offers, like kitchen, free parking is also there, Wi-Fi is also there. Then comes to the this is the map of the property. We can zoom in, also we can zoom out. Then comes to the extra info. Basically, extra info here written the check-in and check-out time, and some conditions are there. Yes, come to the pricing part. You can see per night this property charges 3000 rupee. Okay, we can select our starting and ending date from this calendar. Let's say select 29. Let's end with it 1. Let's give the guest as, let's say, 3. Enter your name, enter mobile number. Then click on the book this place 6000, because it is a 2 night. For the 2 night, you can see this page. It basically describes the booking part. Click on the proceed to payment 6000. Here you can see the payment page. We can confirm here by clicking the confirm payment. Okay. We can see this comes by clicking on it. We can see the property that we have booked. Then comes to the account part. Here you can see this is the information of the user. Also, we can edit this profile. We can edit the name, phone number. Also, we can choose a separate author. Okay, by click on browse. Then this opens and we can choose from it. Let update it. Okay, then comes to the home page. This is the home page. Uh, See the nav bar. In the nav bar, there is a destination part, start date and end date. We can add guest. There is a search button and there is a filter button. The filter button, we can filter out the price range that we want, the property type, room type, and these are the amenities. What do we want? Like the Wi-Fi, AC, TV, free parking, pool, washing machines, kitchens, all these things. Uh, okay. Also, you can see there are also more properties are there, like these. Also, if you hover on any particular property, you can see this zoom in effect. Okay, basically this the things of my project. Then comes to the slides. Yes, what are the key takeaways from this 4 week internship? First one, I learned the comprehensive skill acquisition. I gained a practical experience which transitioning from foundational web knowledge, that is HTML, CSS, JavaScript, to full stack implementation using the MERN ecosystem. Second one is the architectural understanding. I now have a clear grasp of how client-side and server-side technologies integrate to form a cohesive professional application. Confidence in full-stack project. This internship provided the necessary skills and confidence to initiate, design, and deploy my own modern web applications independently. Okay, then comes to the conclusion. This is the last part of my slide. My journey through the core web technologies and the monster demonstrate a comprehensive approach to modern web development. Mhm. I have gained strong foundations by mastering HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, which are essential for any web professional. I am proficient in the monster technologies. The monster provides a robust framework for building dynamic full stack applications and continuous growth. The skill acquired from a solid base for tackling complex projects and adopting to new technologies. So a huge thanks to Abstract Academy for providing me such a great opportunity to do the Monstack internship. So thank you very much.